Walk your back and forth of your mat. And when you are ready, you can settle down onto the mat. Yes. So yesterday we finished the Tritiya Vinyasa Krama, which means today we are entering into the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. From the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, we'll be restarting the whole sequence of the Prathama, Dvitiya and the Tritiya Vinyasa Krama. So we'll be starting now the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. The first asana is Sukhasana. Can all of you just stay seated like this in a cross-legged position? Sit comfortably in a cross-legged position. Your head, neck and spine should be in a straight line. Bring your hands in the Bindu Mudra. This is the Bindu Mudra. You all bring your hands in the Bindu Mudra. This is the Bindu Mudra. Yeah. Like this, you're going to be placing it on your respective knees. Typically, head, neck, and spine and tail bend. We're going to engage all the three bandhas. So we're going to show you here. You have to engage all three bandhas, which means Jalandhara Bandha. The chin has to be locked with the chest. Uddiyana Bandha. The stomach has to be sucked inside. And the Moola Bandha, which means the perineum has to be locked. So can we all do these three bandhas? Inhale. And go into the Jalandhara Bandha, lock the chin to the chest. Then inhale. And tuck your stomach all the way in the Uddiyana Bandha. And the last is clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Here in this asana, just visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Sukhasana.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तम् अशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
Yes. The next is Padmasana. So from this asana, bring your legs into Padmasana. You're going to be changing the position. Bring your legs into Padmasana, into the, yes, like this. And from here, you're going to inhale and take your hands all the way up and above your head. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, above your head. And you're going to again continue to lock the chin to the chest. In the Jalandhara Bandha, you're going to lock your chin to your chest. In the same inhalation, tuck your stomach in and up and engage the Moola Bandha. So we're entering into the Parvatasana. To visualize yourself as Mount Kailash. You're going to visualize yourself as mountain, as the Kailash mountain. Visualize yourself as Mount Kailash. Keep your hands all the way up. Engage all three bandhas. Hold on to the visualization. Parvatasana.
अथ वक्ष्ये महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् सच्चक्रादिविलोपनम्.
That's now just like that, we're going to turn to the side. Bring your legs all the way in front. You're going to bring your legs in front of you with the soles of your feet touching and try to bring your knees down if you're able to. If you're unable to, go as much as you're able to weight. Bring the soles of your feet together and you're going to be bringing your forehead to just to the soles of the feet behind the ears of the feet to the floor. We're going to bring your forehead to the floor and in the Paramashiva, feel. Here you can see my left hand is on to the right, the right hand over here. You can just hold your hands like this and need to place it behind your back as you touch the floor. Here in this asana, you have to intensely also engage the MahaParamashiva Bandha, which is tucking your stomach, engage the Uddiyana Bandha, Moola Mantra, is the chanting of the Moola Mantra. All participants try to do, and we are going to be trying to keep your feet away from you. So we are going to block all the feet, block the chest, and you are giving the stomach, and not the real engagement. Don't know how to begin that.
Alipavasana. पूर्वं विधियाहो मे जानौ उभे पगदलि सम्पुटठानौ पिष्टिपछेदौ कर्ल्यावो दचनकरसो वामगहावो पिष्टिहतेल्यां की हे जोई अनुससहित भूमि दरसोई पुनिललाटि भूपरिठाने एड्यां लगटा माहियाने.
Whatever this is stretch your hands out in the position. And you're going to cup your palms on the ground. Just cup your palms, keep it on the ground, same position, except you're bringing your hands inside. And you're going to change your visualization with the visualization of first. நல்லா கைகளை முன்னாடி ஸ்ட்ரெச் பண்ணுங்க திருவண்ணாமலை நல்லா உங்க முதுகு வந்து ஃபிளாட் ஆக்கணும் தெரியல your back should be flat on the mat. Stretch your hands forward in the Nagipavasana. Gaze to the tip of your nose. You're all going to the Samana Kumbhaka. As you inhale, see Samana Kumbhaka means as you inhale, visualize the heat, the flame raising up all the way from your to your navel center. Stretch forward.
पूरभवति परियागाने नीचो हो कहो निपनास्यो लगाई हाथ आगाने धरती लगावे पसारी दो हाथ की अंजुलि करे भूयरी बरी लगावे दृष्टि नासा अग्र आसन कौगुन शरीर विदा जाई.
All these asanas are going to nicely relax and stretch your inner thighs and your whole body. So from Nagipavasana, you're going to be entering into the Kokilasana. So in the Kokilasana, what you're going to do is first stretch out your legs in the Prana Mudra. So you're going to be stretching out your index finger and middle finger and stretching out your legs, holding them and then folding them into the Padmasana. And you're going to be holding the toes with your Prana Mudra. And here you're going to be gazing on top, not to the third eye, but just looking on top. And you're going to be visualizing yourself as a sparrow. So bring the visualization that you're a sparrow and engage the Mahamudra Bandha. Lock your chin to the chest, suck your stomach in, your glutes in, and engage the core.
Okay. अधान्यदासनं वक्ष्ये येन सिद्धो भवे नरः अथस्मा वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च ऊर्ध्वे हस्तद्वयं कृत्वा तदग्रे पादयोः सुधीः वृद्धाङ्गुष्ठद्वयं नाथा शनैः शनैः प्रकारयेत्. Yes. From here, from the Kokilasana, you're going to do the Nithyananda. So in the Nithyananda, what we're all going to be doing is, in the Nithyananda is, you're going to put one leg down, just keeping your right leg on top of your left leg. So you can just keep your right leg on top of your left leg. And you're going to be holding both your opposite elbows with opposite hands. And you're going to start engaging all the three bandhas and rotating your arms in a circle. So rotate all your your arms into a circle and engage all the three bandhas. Lock your chin to the chest, everybody.
See, need to do this. If you do this properly, you will be able to experience the digestion, like literally your whole digestive system will get engaged. You need to do this properly though.
Yes.
These are actually the acupressure points where you are holding your ligaments, right? These are actually your acupressure points that help you ease your gut. So
Nithyananda Goda baba pada ki ashma hili soya dach charan ko varilo tapri gulpa samoya bama pada ko mahilo bhaura gulpa jujana tapri goda dach ki akshabarili thana bahuri buja do kar ki jo कहोन्या लगती प्रकारो सो भुज पसारी अदर किरी राशे नासा दृष्टि वचन नहीं बाशे.
Now, from here, we are all going to be entering into the Gajasana. See, please observe, you're all going to be visualizing, you're going to be walking your hands down across and your feet flat on the mat. And you're going to be holding the position of Gajasana. You're going to here engage the Uddiyana Bandha. See, Uddiyana Bandha means your stomach. Suck your stomach in. Pull it in into Uddiyana Bandha. Continuously chant Soham, Soham, Soham. You're going to do the japa of Soham and you're going to be holding yourself. If you see here, you all can see you will be in a shape of a mountain, right? You're completely bent like this. Don't bend, lower your hips. You keep it high. And
these have to be straight. You're going to be visualizing yourself as an
elephant. So please, all here you're going to be lowering the head and then the chest in a scooping body, like scooping position, moving your body forward. Engage the can you all please engage the Uddiyana Bandha, your core. Feel your whole core. உங்க வயிற்று பகுதியை நீங்க நல்லா engage பண்ணணும். See, அன்னங்கனமா தலை மட்டும் இல்லைங்க பாருங்க. You're doing it like this. You're doing just your head. No. Bring your body completely down. Scoop your body down and then come back up. Only if you engage the Moola Bandha and visualize yourself as an elephant, you'll be able to do. All of you engage the Moola Bandha, scoop your body down and then come back up. This is the Gajasana. So visualize yourself as an elephant and to be alternating, scooping more continuously again and again like this. Engage your core.
Nujjam padagre bhumau kritva lambi bhuya mastakagre nidhaya nitambam urdhumunnamaya nabhilaksham bhumau nasika maniya hastatala paryantam nayet ittam punah punah kuryat gajasanam bhavati.
Please, everyone should, your body should be in a mountain like position. As you can see, the Acharya is demonstrating here. Your body should scoop down and up continuously.
Now, from the same position, we're going to be entering into the Vrikshasana.
So here, in Vrikshasana, you're going to be alternating your feet one after another. Next asana, we're going to be entering into the next asana. You're going to be visualizing yourself as a bear. Visualize yourself as a bear and alternate your legs. Uddiyana Bandha, keep your core engaged. Lock your stomach in, suck your stomach in, engage your core, and keep changing your legs one after another. Aya, in the first, that's Thomas Aya. Okay, Thomas Aya, you need to bend your back. See, you're doing it like this. Can you go more down? And then slowly, in very graceful motion, come like this. That only stretches the hamstring, engaging your core. Vrikshasana.
एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च्य गजासनं कुर्यात् वृक्षासनं भवति.
Everybody to do? All of you do this asana. See, you feel the stretch in your hamstrings, in your core will be engaged, and you'll be going on shifting your legs. திருவண்ணாமலையில் எல்லாருமே பண்ணுங்க. உங்களோட முதுகு வந்து it should go in a straight line. Your back should be straight. Yes, that's what you're going to be doing. Let's start. Your back is going to be straight, and then do it. Yes, very good. That is Rikshasana. From that, now you're going to be standing on your toes. Come onto your toes, stand on the tip of your toes, and you're going to be holding the tips of your finger in front of your chest region. You're going to be holding such that your fingertips are in the chest. Yes. And then you're going to be engaging, locking your stomach in, suck your stomach in the Uddiyana Bandha. உங்க வயிற்று பகுதியை நல்லா உள்ள இழுத்து புடிச்சுக்கணும். உடியான பந்தத்துல உங்க கால்கள் தரையில படக்கூடாது. your toes, stand on your toes. நீங்க எம்பி நிக்கணும். எஸ், கால்கள் தரையில படக்கூடாது, எம்பி நிக்கணும். And then hold it in. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Chant the japa. So hum. And you're going to be gazing forward in the Vaishyasana.
केशेन पादयुगलं बद्ध्वा तिष्ठेत धोमुखः अथ वैश्यावक्षे यत्कृत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्.
Now, from the Vaishyasana, we are going to be entering into the next asana. You're going to be just lowering, you're going to be doing the Urdhva Janukarana. Basically, lower your legs, sit into the Aramandi, toes facing outwards at 45 degrees angle. Keep the knees bent and both the hands at the chest and elbows to the ground. And you're going to be twisting one knee and one hand at the same time. So first, see, we're going to do with first the Aramandi. You're going to, can you all stand like this? Okay. So this is how you will stand. Your hands on your hips and just put your toes to the side and you're going to be sitting down completely. This is Aramandi. From here, you're going to lift your same hands and knees. This is the Urdhva Janu Karana. Yes, do it slowly and gracefully. Do it in a very controlled manner. Bring a lot of awareness. நீங்க உங்களோட ஒரு மூவ்மெண்ட்டுக்கும் நிறைய அவேர்னஸ் எடுத்துட்டு வந்தாதான் இந்த ஆசனா உங்களால அழகா பண்ண முடியும். இந்த அதனாலதான் நம்ம கரணங்கள் நடுவுல வச்சிருக்கோம். See, அவ்வளோ அவேர்னஸோட slow, controlled way do it. And your feet should be close to each other. Not like this. No, it should be close. Like this. And then slowly do it. Yes. This is the Urdhva Janu Karana. Sit in the Aramandi and do this at least a few times. Bend to the side. Now, from here, you are going to be entering into the Balalingasana. So, stand on your mat, stand feet flat, grounded onto the mat, and lift just your right leg forward. Bring it close to your chest. Bring your right leg forward. Bring it close to your chest. Visualize you're holding a baby. Visualize you're holding. See, it will really help you. Just visualize you're holding a baby. Tamasaya, your leg should be more up. Leg should be close to the chest. Lift it up. Close to the chest. Tank and Bhavaya, listen. Tank and Bhavaya, hold it here and pull it up. Hold it closer to the shin and pull it up. Yes. உங்களை வந்து நீங்க ஒரு குழந்தைய தூக்குற மாதிரி விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. குழந்தைய தூக்குற மாதிரி விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணி gaze forward, bring the samana kumbhaka and lock your chin to the chest, suck your stomach in into the Mahamudra Bandha, and we're all going to be entering into the Balalingasana.
एकं जानोरस्यालिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Just slowly bring it to the back. Try to touch your legs, the feet to your butt. Padapidanasana. So you're not going to bring your leg down. You're going to try and touch your feet to your butt. Yes. உங்களோட கால்கள் வந்து கம்ப்ளீட்டா உங்களோட பின்புறத்தை தொடணும். See, here, your feet, just observe, okay? See, I'm just going to hold my feet and completely touch to the back. Your feet should be touching your butt completely. Bring it as close as possible, make it touch. It will stretch your inner thighs.
पादपीडनासन स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
Yes. Stretching with the respective hand, hold on to the sole of the foot from inside. Extend the opposite hand forward with the index and thumb together. And you can, yes, stretch your hands forward in the Natarajasana. Visualize Lord Nataraja in the Samana Kumbhaka. Visualize Bhagavan Nataraja. Okay, wait, we'll teach you all this asana simply. Listen, in a simple way. Listen, you're going to first, can all of you bring one focus point? Can you all bring focus to one point? Bring one focus to just one point. நீங்க எல்லாம் ஒரே இடத்துல உங்களோட gaze fix பண்ணிக்கோங்க. And from here, once you fix your gaze, slowly bend your body forward. Distribute the body weight equally. மெதுவா உங்க பாடியை முன்னாடி கொண்டு வந்து உங்க கைகளை முன்னாடி நீட்டணும். உங்க கண்கள் ஒரே இடத்தை நோக்கி ஃபிக்ஸ் ஆயிருக்கணும். Don't change your gaze. Li Yun Lin, listen. I want you to fix your gaze at one point. Hold the feet. Very slowly bend forward. Listen. Li Yun Lin. You don't need to, you fix your gaze to one point first. Fix your gaze to any one point. Stretch your legs. Bend forward. Holding, visualizing Bhagavan Nataraja in your inner space into the Natarajasana. Let us start.
नटराजासन उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे.
And relax. Now we are going to be repeating the same sequence on the other leg. You bring the right leg to the chest. Now bring your left leg to the chest into the Balalingasana. Visualize you're carrying a baby. ஒரு குழந்தைய தூக்குற மாதிரி நீங்க பாவிச்சு உங்க கால்களை உங்களோட இடது காலை இந்த வாட்டி உங்களோட மார்பகங்களுக்கு கிட்ட நீங்க கொண்டு வரணும். உங்களோட இடது காலை உங்க மார்பு பகுதி கிட்ட கொண்டு வந்து கம்ப்ளீட்டா இருக்குமா இப்படி கிட்ட கொண்டு வாங்க. சரி, உங்க முட்டி வந்து உங்க மார்பை தொடணும். அந்த மாதிரி நீங்க கொண்டு வரணும். எஸ், சுகுணலத்தம் இன்னும் மேல நல்லா. எஸ்,
don't I can see few of you are trying to like do this. Put your weight front on your knee. Your hands are just holding your knee and you're letting it hang. Pull your leg close
and hold your shin.
Yeah, you need to have the knee that lays the ground actually straight. And you're going to be lifting this up close to your chest. Engage all the three dandhas. Here you're going to be engaging the Mooladhanda, means the region, Nithyananda Yoga, and the Jalandhara. So this is called I think MahaParamashivoham, where all the three bandhas are engaged.
Fix your gaze at one point. If you're losing your balance, fix your gaze at one point and enter into the asana.
एकं जानोरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Don't drop your legs, just try to take it back to the Padapidanasana. Your feet touching the bed.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
Come here, hold your feet, stretch it back, bend forward into the Natarajasana. உங்களோட focus ஒரே இடத்துல வச்சு just hold your feet and bend forward into the Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे.
And drop. And from here, we will be entering into the next asana, where you're going to be holding on to the, you're going to be doing the Ardharechita Karana. You're going to be sitting in Aramandi. And you're going to be bringing the right foot behind the other with the toes down, heels up. Keeping your left hand at the chest.
Focus coming to Aramandi posture. From here, you're going to take this foot, the right foot, and place it behind the left. See, just at the heel. Just at your heel, you're going to place. So it will still be seated. Be seated in Aramandi. Place it right at the heel. I'll just show you from the neighbor too. So you're going to come into Aramandi first, and from Aramandi, you're going to place your right foot on your toes behind your left heel. This is the leg. And okay, I can see the patches are switching. Okay, all the in St. Kitts, all the first batch can leave for the Shivastamba and the rope yoga, and the second batch can come and join us for continuing the PDK. Yes. So now in this, from here, you're going to bring your hands in front of your chest like this. You're going to bring your hands in front of your chest. Using one hand, the right hand, you're going to take it out and bring it back in.
Your little finger should be guiding your way, which means your hands, see, do it in a very slow, very graceful, controlled movement. With your little finger guiding your way, back in, out,
And to conclude, bring the palm to your nose, and as you stand, bring it out and next to you.
And from here, we are all going to be entering Okay, now we are going to be entering into the Kati Chinna Karana. Listen carefully. See, ஒரு கரணத்தை நீங்க அவ்வளோ அவேர்னஸ் கொண்டு வந்து கிரேஸ்ஃபுல்லா பண்ணணும். நல்லா கவனிங்க. இப்போ நீங்க எல்லாருமே அரமண்டையில உட்கார்ந்து உங்களோட கைகளை you're going to be bringing it up. So in the Kati Chinna Karana, sit in the Aramandi and then pointing your hands into the, you're going to hold the Alapadma Mudra. So you're going to be going up, holding your palm and very gracefully bring your hands to either sides and rotate your body on the same side. உங்க அந்த ரைட் அண்ட் லெஃப்ட் நீங்க திரும்பி ரொம்ப பொறுமையா நிதானமா கிரேஸ்ஃபுல்லா இந்த கரணங்களை நீங்க பண்ணணும். திஸ் இஸ் கட்டி சின்ன கரணா. அரமண்டியில நல்லா உட்காந்து ரொம்ப ஸ்லோ அண்ட் கண்ட்ரோல் மூவ்மெண்ட்ஸ்ல கிரேஸ்ஃபுல்லா பண்ணணும். This is the kati chinna karana, and from there relax and come down. And from here, stretch your palms, stretch your hands on top, stretch your hands to the top, and you're going to be visualizing yourself as a palm tree. You're going to be visualizing yourself as a palm tree, entering into the Samana Kumbhaka. In the Samana Kumbhaka, you're going to be visualizing as you inhale. Visualize a heat flame raising up all the way from the base of your spine to your stomach. Suck your stomach in. Nicely pull your stomach in. And you're going to be standing on the tips of your toes. Stand on the tips of your toes. Pull your stomach in nicely. Ma Niradari, Ma Nithyananda, your hand should come close to your ears. Visualize yourself as a palm tree. Feel you're being stretched, completely elongated. உங்க கைகள் வந்து உங்க காது கிட்ட வரணும். Straight-ஆ. Don't leave gaps. It should be straight. Visualize yourself as a palm tree. Engage the Mahamudra Bandha. Suck your glutes in. Suck your stomach. Lock your chin to the chest. Stretch. Samana Kumbhaka. Continuously chant Shivoham. Shivoham. Shivoham.
ताड़ासना महामुद्राबद्धकोनौ ताड़ासन विभेदकान् विनोतानं सदा कुर्यात् अन्तर्वत्नीपतिप्रिया.
Do it. Actually, right after Kundalini Raju, when you do this, it really relaxes your body deeply.
Now from here, as it is lifted up, actually directly from the needle, just go down.
Exhale and bend down. From Tadasana into Uttanasana. From standing position, leaning forward. Bringing hands flat on the ground. Engaging all the three bandhas. Make your, suck your stomach in, your glutes. Stretch as low as possible. And visualize Swamiji. Keep your knees straight. Continue the japa of Shivo, Hum, Shivo, Hum, Shivo.
उत्तानासना महामुद्राबद्धकोनौ ताड़ासन विभेदकान् विनोतानं सदा कुर्यात् अन्तर्वत्नीपतिप्रिया.
Stretch, feel the stretch. Let your body hang in there. From there, slowly ground your hands to the mat and put your legs back, entering into a plank-like position, the Tarakshvasana. Put your legs back, and in the Tarakshvasana, you're going to be engaging the Jalandhara Bandha, your chin to the chest, and visualizing Swamiji in you. Keep the hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart. It should be in your shoulder level, and feet on the mat, tucking the chin to the chest. You're going to rotate your head from side to side.
So engage the Jalandhara Bandha here. Chest tuck, Jalandhara Bandha and the Mula Bandha. So tuck your chin to your chest. The Murshi Kumbhaka is basically being able to breathe with the Jalandhara Bandha. Okay?
And you're going to rotate your neck from side to side.
Paramashivam.
जासनवस्थित्वा मस्तकं वारं वारं दक्षिणकुक्षिं सव्यकुक्षिं नयेत् तरक्श्वासनं भवति.
Now, from there, the lower knee down, the bend, and come into Bhujangasana. You're going to bend, lower your chest, lower your body to the ground. And from here, you're going to lift your chest off the ground, but not using your hands. So you're not going to use your push of your hands like this. You're going to lift your body off the ground using the strength of your lower back.
See, this is the most important thing. If you see, your hips are going to be flat on the mat. You're going to be just raising, your back should have the bend. உங்களோட பெண்ட் ஸ்ட்ரெச் வந்து முதுகு பகுதியில தான் வரணும். கைகளை வச்சு நீங்க மேல தூக்க கூடாது உங்களை. நல்லா கவனிங்க இந்த ஆசனால. See, if you lift with your hands, no. You can go up, you can see this. But here you can see that the hips are off the ground. It should not be like that. Then the stretch will not be to the back. So you're going to be flat on the mat first, bringing your hands to the chest, slowly lift give the bend to your back. உங்க முதுகு வளையணும். நீங்க நல்லா உங்க முதுகு பகுதியில இருந்து அந்த pressure add பண்ணி நீங்க மேல தூக்கணும் நல்லா. So lift yourself up.
So even though your hands are there, your hands are not putting any pressure. So you see, I'm able to come this much. Now, even if I move my hands, I'm still able to see. Your hands are not to give you the pressure. It's just there is a support. That's all. You should just place your hands. There should be no pressure on the hands.
And nicely stretch your back as much as possible. Visualize yourself as a cobra. Here, Bhujangani Mudra.
See, when you're here and you're lifting yourself, your whole weight is only going to be in your stomach, and you're going to engage your Mula Bandha. And here, each time, you're going to breathe through your mouth and creating a sound from the hollow of your throat like a snake. You're going to be feeling, you're going to visualize the cobra and breathe through your mouth. You'll see it slightly go up and down.
Breathe through your mouth and you will have that sound come as you try to exhale from your mouth.
भुजंगासना अंगुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तम् अधो भूमौ विनिन्यसेत् कराभ्यां चतुरां धृत्वा ऊर्ध्वशीर्षः पनीवहि देहाग्निर्वर्तते नित्यं सर्वरोगविनाशनं जागर्ति भुजगी देवी भुजंगासन साधनात्.
From there, you're going to be entering into the Shashasana. So basically, you're going to be holding some Bhujangasana, coming into the plank position with hands and the feet. You're going to be alternating, bringing one leg forward from the plank position, alternate bringing one knee in towards the chest, back and forth, engaging the Mula Bandha. And see, nicely lock your core in, visualize Swamiji in your inner space, and you're going to be alternating your legs.
Now, make sure you engage the Mula Bandha.
गजासन संस्थितौ जानुद्वयमाकुञ्च्य वारं वारं कर्तव्यं शशासनं भवति.
Yes. You can relax for a second. Just shake out your hands, your shoulders. That is also a good workout for our abs. Mahajana, Swarupya. Where is the rest of the team from second batch? The rest of the batch is still not here. I'm seeing only few of them here. Can we call all the others, ma'am? Yes, all the others from the second batch. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Okay. Are you all ready to move on to the next asana? The next asana is also a dynamic asana, where we are going to be jumping our feet and alternating. So now with this, we're moving our legs front and back. Now we're going to be jumping our feet and alternating back and forth. So I'll show you all and you all can go along. Everyone can follow along and let's do it together. This is called the Rathasana. So come onto your feet in your hands. Now from here, you're going to be jumping one foot forward between your legs and alternating. So this is Rathasana. Visualize yourself as a chariot. Continue jumping and alternating your feet. Visualize yourself as a chariot, as a Ratha, chariot, and engage the Mulagandha. Yes, come on, as you do this, yes, Ma need to break. Ma Parameshwari, wonderful. Ma Nitya Niradhari, wonderful. Everyone is saying it's a doing. At Kailasa, Tirunnamalai also everyone is doing. Okay, wonderful. Continue doing the asana. This is called Rathasana. Jump and alternate the feet. There. Rathasana. एकैकं पादं पुरोमाद्येन भावयित्वा कर्तव्यं रथासनं. Yes. Now keep one foot in front. Don't take it back. Keep one foot in front. And from here, you're going to lift up
into the Virabhadrasana. So when you go into the Virabhadrasana, you're going to be seeing your feet are going to be completely in 90 degrees. Your thighs should be lower, parallel to the ground. Your feet will be in this L shape and the other leg will be stretched back and your body will be facing forward here. In the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, it will be different. Here you're going to be facing forward, lifting your hands up. Stretch your hands up completely. You're going to be engaging the Uddiyana Bandha. Suck your stomach in. So nicely, you're going to suck your stomach in. Stretch your legs. Whichever leg is forward, it's going to be there. And you're going to be keeping your leg in 90-degree angle. You're going to be keeping it parallel to the ground. Stretch your hands forward completely. Visualize Bhagavan Virabhadra in your inner space. Balaji, your hands should come close to your ears.
Your hands should be completely straight and bent down more. Yeah.
See, the thighs should come in an L shape.
You see this?
Check your thighs. It should come in an L shape, inverted L.
Need to go a little more down. Ma Parameshwari also a little more down. Yes, it will burn the thighs. Come on, this is a good workout for our thighs. It should be in a complete L shape.
Yes. Now stretch your hands up and do the Virabhadrasana, gazing into your third eye. Continuing the japa, Shivo, Shivo. Yes.
Virabhadrasana.
शिष्टमतकौनिन्यमूर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमतोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now relax. Relax, come to the front. From here, we are going to be entering into the next asana, which is Virabhadrasana on the other side. Keep the other leg forward, stretch to the back, and you're going to be once again keeping your thighs completely perpendicular to the ground, parallel to the ground, and gazing to the third eye. Visualize Bhagavan Virabhadra in your inner space. Gaze into the third eye, stretch your hands close to your ears.
Virabhadrasana.
आशिष्टमतकौनिन्यमूर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमतोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे.
Relax and come back up. We are going to be entering into the Vrikshasana. So here, what I'm going to request all of you to do is, you're going to be having your feet
close to your knees.
lift
Lift your hands like that. So ground one foot onto the ground. The other leg will come up to the inner thigh. You're not going to keep it just on your knees. You're going to bring it on your inner thighs. Can you all fix one point to gaze? Just fix one point. You'll be having immense stability in Sasana. Any one point take, gaze at that point. ஏதாவது ஒரு பாயிண்ட் நீங்க வந்து உங்களோட திருஷ்டியை செலுத்தி உங்களோட கால்களை வந்து உங்களோட உள்தொடை பகுதியில வச்சுக்கணும் நீங்க. And then you're going to slowly lift your hands up, visualizing yourself as a tree. The audio is slow. Are you able to hear me now? Is it better? Okay. So now you're going to visualize yourself as a tree and see any one of you who are losing balance, right? Just simple. Gaze at one point, fix your gaze on one point.
and engage the Mula Bandha, lock the perineum. When you lock the perineum, you bring so much of stability into the body. Yes. And now inhale, take your hand all the way up and above your head. You're going to visualize yourself as a tree and continue internally. You should be chanting Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. Continue chanting internally.
Vrikshasana. वामोरमूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेतु वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनविदं विदुः.
And relax your leg. From here, you're going to be entering into the next asana, which is Garudasana.
So the same leg. Now you brought the sole of the foot onto the inner side. Now you're going to be taking that leg and bringing it onto the thigh. So you're going to be bringing this foot onto the thigh, bending it here like this. And one thing I would like to mention for many of you when you do this, right? This knee comes up. Try to relax this knee down. That it brings a lot of joint flexibility. Here, especially in the knee area and the ankle, you will need the joint flexibility. Try to relax your knee down, keep your leg completely straight. And here, in this asana, you're going to bring your hands in front of your heart center. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda. Lord Garuda is the vehicle for Bhagavan Mahavishnu. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda, the eagle god.
And you're going to continuously chant the japa Shivoham, Shivoham in your inner space.
I can see many of you are losing balance. Engage the Mula Bandha. Every time you're losing balance, just silently lock your core. Sorry, your perineum. You should lock your perineum.
And
immediately get the stability.
And Sugunalatama, உங்க கால்களை பிடிச்சு மெதுவா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் முட்டிக்கு மேல கொண்டு வர ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. மெதுவா மேல எடுத்துட்டு வந்து see if you bring it உங்களோட தொடைக்கு உள்பகுதி எடுத்திருந்தீங்கன்னா ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா ஒரு பேலன்ஸ் வரும் உங்களுக்கு. உங்க முட்டியை மெதுவா நீங்க மடக்கணும். See for this asana you should slightly lower your knees and then hold the hands in Anjali Mudra. Yes, Garudasana.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषाविनिर्मुक्तो भवतीह महाबली एकपादमरो भद्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घापादसन्धिदेशे जानव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितम्.
Slowly switch to the other side into Vrikshasana. You are going to now bring your left leg into your right thigh. Fix your gaze at one point. எல்லாரும் உங்களோட கேஸ் ஒரே இடத்துல உங்களோட திருஷ்டியை செலுத்தணும். Bring your left leg into your right thigh and put your hands up above your head. Gaze at one point into the Vrikshasana.
Engage the Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as a tree. Engage the Mula Bandha.
Vrikshasana. वामोरमूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेतु वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनविदं विदुः.
Neetu, are you able to slowly bring your legs up more? Or you are keeping it below your knee?
Can you able to try and lift it up slowly above your knees? Into your inner thigh. Slowly lift it. Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Very
very
good.
good.
Then fix your gaze at one point. Yes, that is Vrikshasana. Balaji, you should also lift it. You're keeping it lower than your knees. Slowly lift it.
Yes.
Yes, is there? Yes. Wonderful.
Yes. Balaji, Rajesh Chandra Mohanaya, the asanas that we are going to do, the next set of asanas we are going to do, it is going to be helping you with the back pain. It will help you relieve your back pain. Okay. Now, we are going to be entering into Trikona asana. You're going to be before Trikonasana, we'll be going to the Garudasana. From Vrikshasana, you're going to be lowering the leg, the same sequence you did on the other side. Lowering the leg, bending your knee, gaze at the front, visualize Bhagavan Garuda.
So bring your leg onto your thigh. Bring your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda, the eagle god. Continue to internally, continue to
See, in all of this, all the 12
components are very important. Garudasana.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषाविनिर्मुक्तो भवतीह महाबली एकपादमरो भद्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घापादसन्धिदेशे जानव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितम्.
Relax your legs, spread your legs apart. Now stand and step one leg far back. Keep the front toes pointing forward and keep the arms straight. Bring the front arm down towards the ground beside the foot and other arm extending towards the sky. Look up. Gaze at the tip of your finger of the arm pointing towards the sky. Rajesh Chandra Mone, this will give you a good stretch to the back. Just extend it. Spread your legs. Stretch out. Feel the stretch. Visualize yourself as a triangle. And you're going to be doing Mula Bandha, locking your perineal region. You're going to be chanting Shivoham, Shivoham.
त्रिकोणासना उत्तानपादं क्रौं चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे.
And from here, you're going to be entering into the Trikonasana on the other side. Just raise and go on to the other side. The side you're bending towards, that foot has to be pointing forward. Yes. நல்லா உங்களோட முதுகு நீங்க வந்து உங்க கைகளை மேல தூக்கி உங்க கைகளை நோக்கி நீங்க பாயிண்ட் பண்ணும். See, don't bend your back to the front. See, don't bend your back like this. Then you will not get the right stretch. You need your body needs to twist. It needs to, the hips needs to be opening up a little bit more into the Trikonasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौं चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे.
And relax. We are going to be entering next into the Nikutaka Karana. So you're all going to be sitting in the Aramandi. Sit with your knees apart. You're going to be bringing your hands into this shape. Right? And you're going to be, whichever knees, as you go down, one heel raises, the hand on top, that same respective heel raises, and you switch the other side, the other heel raises.
Your shoulder will be staying in this. We are not doing this. No.
We do not shift your
Janandrajaya. அரமனையில் உட்காந்துக்கோங்க. See, how Janandrajaya, how நீங்க எப்படி பண்றீங்க? கிடையாது. அது இப்படி வந்து ஆசனா கிடையாது. Do not notice we are not shifting the weight to that.
So you have to go into Aramandi for that.
And you have to engage your core, sit in Aramandi, and you're only going to be lifting your foot up. Your shoulders, notice my shoulders are straight. It's only the feet that are going up. Yes. Come on, let's all do it together. Very good.
I can see few people are keeping your feet like this. See, this is not Aramandi. Aramandi means your legs should be completely together. Like the heels should have only like a 3-finger gap. So you can put your fingers and check. It should have only a 3-finger gap between your heels.
Yes.
And then sit. This is the proper Aramandi.
This is the Nikutaka Karana.
Now
From here, relax and sit into the Angushtasana. Okay, so as you sit here, I'm going to teach a different Kumbhaka for this. The pranayama, the breathing for this asana is going to be different. எல்லாருமே கவனிங்க இந்த ஆசனத்துல இருந்து உங்களோட சுவாசம் நீங்க விடுற விதம் வந்து கொஞ்சம் டிஃப்ரெண்டா இருக்கும். You're going to do the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Inhale, see. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to make a bee-like humming sound. உங்களோட நீங்க வந்து சுவாசத்தை வெளியே ஏற்றும் பொழுது ஒரு ஒரு பீ மாதிரி ஒரு குலவி மாதிரி நீங்க வந்து சவுண்ட் பண்ணுவீங்க.
it has something called the vagus nerve over here. There is something called as the vagus nerve, which is running over here. And this vagus nerve, actually anyone who is from the medical field, you know how important this nerve is. Whether you have mental health problems, physical issues, stem cells regeneration, anti-aging. Now, we had a doctor, a very well-known professional, who had come to actually present about the importance of this vagus nerve, and she said that her team was researching it for so many years, and they even got a device. They invented a device to activate this vagus nerve, because activating this vagus nerve is becoming a solution for many of the problems, many problems, including problems such as, the aging that happens, or the problems related to cancer. For all of these, this vagus nerve helps. She said after discovering the device, then later when she was sitting and doing just this Brahmari Kumbhaka, what Kumbhaka we are going to be teaching is called as the Brahmari Kumbhaka. So the Brahmari Kumbhaka, what we are going to be doing, where we are going to be humming like a bee. So it's a very powerful Kumbhaka, and just doing the Kumbhaka right, just constantly buzzing like a bee, can activate the vagus nerve itself, which helps you with your brain, helps you activate your brain, helps you activate your gut, helps you resolve so many health issues. So that is the Kumbhaka that we're teaching. I'm not sure if you all are able to hear us. When we
If you're able to hear us,
bee sound, are you all able to hear?
can you wave your hands if you're able to hear? Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, thank you, Aya. All right. Very good. Now, let us all enter into the Angushtasana as we do the same Kumbhaka. For the next onset of asanas, it's going to be Brahmari Kumbhaka as the breathing.
Very deep. And when you exhale, you're going to do this Kumbhaka. Very important thing. Do it as long as possible. So let us do the Angushtasana now.
Now, sit on your toes, knees raised up.
Rajesh Aya, for this, you can rest down. You can sit in Vajrasana. You can sit like this, no need to be on your.
This for you only. This is for your back pain, Aya.
So you can sit like this, but do the Kumbhaka. You don't need to do the asana, do the Kumbhaka intensely. It will also give healing. Okay, Aya?
All the others, sit on your toes, knees pointed front, roll your shoulders back, sit straight, engage the Moola Bandha, lock your perineal region in, and do the Brahmari Kumbhaka. You should continuously have the word Sada Shivo, Sada Shivo, Sada Shivo.
Angushtasana.
Visualizing Swamiji in your inner space.
कबन्धासनमित्याहुः गोरक्षासनमेव च अङ्गुष्ठमुष्टिकं ज्ञेयं ब्रह्मप्रासादितं तथा.
From here, you're just going to be stretching one foot forward onto the mat. Same posture, just stretch one leg forward onto the mat. You're going to be entering into the Saurasana. Stretch one leg forward to the mat. Continuing the Brahmari Kumbhaka, same visualization, just the mudra will change. You are going to be holding the Vara Mudra.
Keep your palms like this. It's called as the Vara Mudra. And you're going to be keeping it next to you, facing forward.
सौरासना प्रसार्य एकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
From here, bring your hands into the Prana Mudra and you're going to be stretching forward, holding the toe. Right foot is forward. You're going to be, whichever foot is forward, you're going to be holding that foot toe. And then you're going to be holding the other hand, will be holding the heel. Keep the opposite hand on the back heel. Yes, you're going to be holding the back heel.
And all throughout, you're going to continue. The next few sequence of asanas, you're going to continue the Brahmari Kumbhakas. Continue to buzz like a bee. Sequence on the other side.
Now you're going to be stretching the other leg forward into the Saurasana.
We're going to repeat the same sequence on the other side, bring the other leg in front, and we're not going to bend forward yet. We're going to have the Vara Mudra and keep your hands next to you. In the Vara Mudra.
And you're going to be having the Brahmari Kumbhaka. You're going to be continuously humming like a bee.
Prasadekam Padataram Samsthaphya Tvekapadakam. Now, we're going to move on to the next one.
Bring your hands in the Prana Mudra. You're going to bend forward. Hold on to your big toe with the Prana Mudra, which means your index, middle, and thumb finger. And you're going to bend all the way forward. The other hand is going to come from behind, and you're going to hold on to your heel. Continue to buzz like a bee. Now, you're going to bring both your legs together. You're going to come back into this posture. If you need to give your toes a rest, okay, I can see a few of you are sitting down. Fine. Let's take a second. Just rest your toes. The next few asanas we are going to be doing on our toes. So just rest your toes. And you can just sit down into the, you can just sit down like this for a second. You can even bend your toes, massage your toes a little bit. The next few asanas we are going to be doing on our toes. So relax. Yes. Actually, this sequence of this whole entire sequence of asanas is very powerful because of the Brahmari Kumbhaka. When you do the whole Brahmari Kumbhaka, you'll see how much of
energy will be infused into your body and how powerful it really will start changing, changing your whole body.
And that is
Brahmari.
And that is why each of the Kumbhaka, each asana, you need to do the Kumbhaka properly. You need to do the bandhas properly. Like that, every asana, it is so important for you to hold the right bandhas, the right Kumbhakas. Okay.
Yes, ma. You have a question, ma?
Just a minute.
Just a second, ma.
Just a second, Manitu.
I think SK muted. Ma, Swarupuraya, you'll have to unmute, ma.
Yes. Can you go ahead and unmute the mic now, ma? Mas Priya? Go ahead, Manita. Now ask your question, ma.
The mic is still Swarupapriya, the mic is still muted. Please, can the mic be unmuted? Now go ahead. Sorry, now we will be able to hear you. Go ahead.
Ma, are you able to hear me now? Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. So my feet are swollen, and between my thumb and my index on the feet, they're like bleeding and there's pus, and I've put the bhasma on it. I want to be able to still do the exercises. Is there like a modification? Because I heard you say all the next asanas are on toes. I want to be able to do something.
Yes.
How can I modify it so I can still do something? I don't want to just sit here.
We will give you a modified version.
I don't want
Don't
to just
worry.
sit here.
Actually, many of you are doing the rope yoga.
Yeah.
We'll explain. Okay, Manita, we'll show you modified version for each
Yeah.
of the asanas. Okay. Actually,
At least I can actually walk today much easily. So I know I'm definitely healing. Yesterday I could barely even walk. I was walking like a duck. So I know
yes.
it's a good.
Manito? We'll show you we'll show you a low, see, we'll show you the right version. See, this for every one of you who are doing the rope yoga, because your rope, the skin is getting used to the rope, that part of your skin becomes tough. It's very natural for you to have, it is very, very temporary, don't worry, because your skin is very sensitive there, right? It builds the toughness as you get onto the rope. So you may have these kind of wounds and everything. We will be having, you can put turmeric and neem onto that place. Really, it will heal. And we will show you a modified version for the asana. And you'll see the skin when it regrows back, it will be thicker. So next time, for you to do rope yoga, it will give more grip. So don't worry about it.
Okay, and even for putting coconut oil on that only helps a lot.
Yes. Okay. Now we will be giving also the modified version for all of you. Right?
But next is a Brahmacharya classical.
Okay. So in the Brahmacharya Prasasana, first we'll show you a asana. You're going to be coming onto your toes and bringing your hands facing upwards like this. You're going to be in the Brahmacharya Prasasana. You're going to engage two bandhas, the Mula Bandha and the Jalandhara Bandha. You're going to bring your chin and lock it to your chest. And here, you're all going to be visualizing Swamiji in your inner space, locking your chin to the chest. And for those of you who are not able to put your toes up, you can sit down on the mat and continue the same asana. If you're not able to put your toes up, sit down on the mat but continue the same asana, because just doing the kumbhaka alone, visualization, bandha, at least engage all of it, you will still have the benefits of each of this. The vagus nerve activation, all of this will happen. So continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka. The japa in you should be Sada Shivoham. Sada Shivoham. Continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Lock your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha, visualizing Swamiji in your inner space in the Brahma Jurankushasana.
दौ फनापानी हो यवेसे एडी दौ गुदा निवेसे कोरपकथल्या की माहिली आयस माहीरा शेमिली दौ गोडा आगे आने सुदो करी ऊंचा लेठाने हाथ दौले ऊपर धरे उबे हथेली सुधी करे.
Now, from here, you are going to be entering into the Kapilasana. So, in the Kapilasana, you're going to be spreading your knees apart, sitting, placing the knees on the ground, toes tucked behind, sitting on the perineum, down on the heels, resting your hands on top of the thighs, pull your stomach in and up. See, we want to teach you all how to do the Mula Bandha correctly. When you all do the, Uddiyana Bandha correctly. When you all do the Uddiyana Bandha, you will be sucking your stomach in and pull your stomach in and up. Do the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Nicely suck. You should feel your stomach going in completely.
Through the Uddiyana Bandha, you will literally feel a hollow in your stomach area. In this area exactly, you will feel that hollow. You will just feel it going. That's how the Uddiyana Bandha should be engaged. The modified version for this is you can just rest your toes down. Rest your toes down, continue to do the asana. If you're unable to keep your toes on the ground.
But don't skip any of the asanas. Do as much as you can for each of the asana. And visualize yourself as Kapila Muni, Maharishi Kapila Muni, and gaze to the tip of your nose, chanting the japa, Sada Shivo Aham, Sada Shivo, Sada Shivo.
Kapilasana. उभे पगतली समट हरावे तिनकी माहिली कोर मिलावे फना पानी उकड़ हो यवे से एडी दो जोनी निवेसे गोडा दो भूमि लगावे सम शरीर नेका ठहरावे हस्त दो गोडा परिराशे नासा दृश्य अचल करिदाशे.
See, as a part of all these asanas which we're doing, as a part of the 12 components, even when you have to internally chant the japa or you have to do the visualization, you should continue to do the bandha and the pranayama. Means you should be able to engage the Uddiyana bandha. At the same time, do the Brahmari pranayama, which is the humming like a bee. So try to do as much as you can, incorporate all of these 12 different components. As much as you're able to do. Visualize, continue to internally chant. See, when you chant the japa internally, it should be rotating in your throat center continuously, that japa. And you should continue to do the bandha and the pranayama. So all of this you should be doing simultaneously.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I talk?
From here, you're going to be entering into the Bhadra Gorakasana. Same posture, exact same posture. Shift your gaze to your third eye. See, if you don't know how to shift, we'll tell you a simple technique. See, if you don't know where you're gazing at, point your fingers, start gazing at your fingers. Slowly move your fingers to your third eye. Your eyeballs will automatically align. உங்களால நேரடியா எப்படி உங்களோட கண்களை வந்து மூன்றாம் கண்ணை பார்க்க எப்படி வந்து உங்களோட நெத்தி நோக்கி பார்க்க முடியலன்னா உங்களுக்கு வந்து உங்களோட விரலை பாயிண்ட் பண்ணி அந்த விரலை நீங்க கண்டினியூஸா பார்த்து மெதுவா அதை மேல கொண்டு போலாம். அதே ஆசனா ஜஸ்ட் உங்களோட விழி மட்டும் உங்களோட மூன்றாம் கண்ணை நோக்கி மாறும், அவ்வளவுதான். சேம் ஆசனா. உங்க கைகளை ஐயா ஜனராஜையா ஒழுங்கா உட்காந்துக்கோங்க. அப்படி ஆசனால கையை வந்து தொலை மேல இருக்கணும். எஸ், நிமிர்ந்து உட்காருங்க. இதுக்கு வந்து நீங்க வந்து உங்களோட மூல பந்தாவை எங்கேஜ் பண்ணி உங்களோட வயிற்று பகுதியை நல்லா உள்ள இழுத்து பிடிக்கணும். Thomasaya, knees apart. Thomasaya, knees should be wide.
And Rajeshaya, you can sit comfortably. Sit however you are comfortable. If relax your back, sit how much of you are comfortable. Just do pranayam. Continue to intensity pranayam.
भद्र गोरक्षासना. दो पगतली संपुट करे कोरवारिली भूपरि धरे कोरवारिली राके ऐसे तापरी मोल द्वारिट की बेसे गोडा पीड़ी भूपरि दाके हाथ दो गोडा परि दाके दृष्टि त्रिकुटी मध्य जुटाने टाको घोर क भद्र बकाने.
From here, we are going to be entering into the next asana, which is Suryasana. So you're going to be coming onto your toes, standing onto sitting on your toes, and your knees up, your perineum placed on your toes. Stretch your hands you're going to be holding your hands like the Padma Mudra, like a flower, like a lotus flower, right? So hold your hands into the Padma Mudra, stretch your hands on top. Stretch your hands, lift your hands up, stretch it on top. You're going to be holding the Padma Mudra. And here, when you take your hand up, right, through the opening of the palm, right, you're going to be gazing through the hole between your palms onto the sky. That is what is called the Suryasana. Visualize Lord Surya, the shining bright sun.
Yes, the modified version, you can rest your toes down, stay down, and continue through the through the hole of your palm. Visualize Bhagavan Surya. And here also you have to engage the Uddiyana Bandha. Suck in your stomach, suck your stomach in, lock the Mula Bandha, lock your perineum, suck your stomach in, and continue buzzing like a bee.
एडी दो गुदातरी आने फना पानी बेटिक बुनिठाने गोडा जंगाधर करी राशे आडवा में इसी विध गहे दो भुजान बदि सापसारे कमल स्वरूप अंगुली धारे पौहचा मरि चित्र पुनि ठाने चिद्र विषय पुनि दृष्टि जुआने.
Relax. Okay, let's take 1 minute. I know you're all sitting on your toes for a long time. Let's take 1 minute to sit down and you can just slightly massage your ankles. Lift your legs up, slightly massage it. Yes. மெதுவா உங்க கால்களை கொஞ்சம் ரிலாக்ஸ் நீங்க பண்ணலாம். ஏன்னா ரொம்ப இன்னும் ஒரு ஃபியூ ஆசனாஸ் நம்ம உட்கார போறோம் ஆங்கிள்ஸ்ல. So you can just slightly relax your ankles. Yes. See, சுகுணலதம்மா நீங்க உங்களால எவ்வளவு முடியும். ஆக்சுவலி நீங்க ரொம்ப சின்சியரா யோகா நல்லா பண்றீங்க. ஆனா இன்னும் ஆசனம்லாம் உங்களால கொஞ்சம் புஷ் பண்ண முடியும். ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கு நல்ல ஹெல்த்தியான உடம்பு இருக்கு. வயசுலாம் நீங்க ஒரு பிரச்சனையே இல்ல. அது சுவாமி ஆல்ரெடி சொல்லித்தாரு. எல்லாருமே ஷோடசாப்த யுத்தம் காந்தம் எட்டர்னலி 16 பரமசிவன் என்றும் 16 பரமசிவனை போல. அவ்வளவுதான். நீங்க அது உங்களோட மென்டல் பிளாக்க நீங்க டிராப் பண்ணணும். ஓகேவா? எல்லா ஆசனமும் பண்ணுங்க. உங்களால ஈஸியா பண்ண முடியும். ஓகே, கொஞ்சம் புஷ் பண்ணுங்க. நிறைய பேர் திருவண்ணாமலையில் நிறைய பேர் கொஞ்சம் கைய ஆடாம அசையாம மெதுவா ஸ்லைட்டா நிறுத்தலாம் ட்ரை பண்றீங்க. அதெல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஒழுங்கா ஃபுல் ஆசனாவை பண்ணி பந்தாவை ஹோல்ட் பண்ணி ஒரு ஆசனம் நீங்க பண்ணீங்கன்னா தான் உங்களுக்கு பிரேக் த்ரூ வரும். துளசிராமனையா நீங்க ஜனராஜருக்கு முன்னாடி உட்காருங்க. நீங்க யோகா பல ஆசனா செய்யணும். நல்லா நீங்க ஜனராஜருக்கு முன்னாடி உட்காருங்க. உங்க மேட்டை இங்க முன்னாடி எடுத்துட்டு வாங்க. திருவண்ணாமலையில இல்ல ஜனராஜ் நீங்க அங்கேயே உட்காந்துக்கோங்க. துளசிராமனையா உங்களுக்கு முன்னாடி வரணும். மேட்டு நல்லா இங்க முன்னாடி எடுத்துட்டு வாங்க. அவ்வளவு இடம் இருக்கு பாருங்க முன்னாடி. நல்லா மேட்டை முன்னாடி எடுத்துட்டு வாங்க. Yes. Now all the others, relax your legs a little bit. If you want, press your toes. See, Rajeshaya, even if you're not for the back pain, right? Even if you're not doing all of these, do the asanas. Every asana, it engages, it heals your back, especially all the stretches, right? Try to do the Shashasana, where you are bending forward, stretching your hands forward. Stay in certain postures for a long time so your spine gets used to that elongation and stretch. Slowly it will start adjusting itself. Okay. Now the next asana which we're going to do is also going to continue to relax, of course. So now you can just turn your legs behind and sit down. I'm going to show you from behind also. This is called the Mandukasana. So you're going to just relax and your legs see, you're not going to sit on your heels. Do not do this. You're going to relax your feet to the sides. Relax your feet to the sides of your hips and settle down. This is called the Mandukasana. Manduka in Sanskrit means frog. So you're going to be visualizing yourself as a frog. Sit with the toes flat and perineum on the heels, hands on top of the knees. And here you're going to be lifting your tongues up against the roof of your mouth. It's called Manduka Mudra. See, you all can just see here. I'll show you all a little closer. You are going to be folding your tongue up towards the roof of your mouth and slowly rotate your tongue around. We're going to be moving your tongue around your mouth. All of you observe closely. This is the Manduka Mudra. So this is called the Manduka Mudra. Your tongue should be rotating around your mouth. It will really in the morning, especially right now in this Brahma Muhurta time, you'll see it will do a lot of cleansing for your mouth also. It's a very good mudra even for the mouth. So you're going to be sitting straight, lock your perineum floor into the Mula Bandha and hands on the knees and continuing the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Your breathing is going to be in the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Inhaling and long and deep exhalation.
Mandukasana. पादतलौ पृष्ठदेशे अंगुष्ठे द्वे च संस्पृशेत् जानयुग्मं पुरस्कृत्य साधयेत् मंडुकासनम्.
From here, the same asana you're going to be doing Uttanasana. Just lift your hands up and keep the hands on the back, holding the head with the elbows. See, you have to hold the opposite shoulder. So here you see, with my left hand, I'm going to hold my right shoulder. With my right hand, I'm going to hold the left shoulder. Hold your opposite shoulders. And you're going to be here engaging the Uddiyana Bandha. Pull your stomach in. Nicely pull. எல்லாரும் உங்க வயித்தை நல்லா இழுத்து புடிங்க. ஐயா துளசிராமனையா உங்க கால்கள் அகற்றி இருக்கணும். உங்களோட முட்டி வந்து இப்படி இருக்கணும். See, ரங்கராஜனே நீங்களும் தப்பா பண்றீங்க ஆசனாவை. your legs should be sideways. நீங்க வந்து வஜ்ராசனா மாதிரி பண்றீங்க. இது வந்து மண்டுகாசனா. உங்க கால்கள் வந்து வெள்ள இப்படி விரிச்சிருக்கணும். Nicely spread your legs out. Thomasaya, you should also spread your legs out like this. Paratmaya, spread your legs out. See, this is an entirely different asana. It will not give the same stretch as what Mandukasana gives you. You should be going down like this and sitting on your knees. Yes. Nicely spread your legs out. Yes. This is the asana. Now put your hands back. Engage. Pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha and hold your hands at the back.
उत्तान मंडूकासना मंडूकासन मध्यस्थं कूर्पराभ्यां धृतं शिरः एतद्भेकवदुत्तानम् एतदुत्तान मंडूकम्.
And from here, relax. And you're going to be entering into the Simhasana. You're going to be entering into the Simhasana. You're going to be same posture. Your legs will be, you'll just bring your legs little front. So we'll show you from the back.
So your one foot will be crossed over the other. Until now, we were sitting with our legs to the side of our heels. Now you're going to cross one heel over the other, and you're going to be sitting on your heel. Sitting on your heels, you're going to keep your hands on your knees, and you're going to be, naturally your body will already be leaning front. So you're going to lean front, keep your hands on your knees, stick your tongue out, and you're going to exhale towards the heel. So you're going to stick your tongue out and exhale towards the heel.
दक्षिणं सव्यगुल्फेन दक्षिणेन दतेथरं हस्तौ च जान्वौ संस्थाप्य स्वाङ्गुलीश्च प्रसार्य च व्याक्तवक्त्रो निरीक्षेता नासाग्रं सुसमाहितः सिंहासनं भवेदेतत् पूजितं योगिभिः सदा.
So in this asana, you should be visualizing yourself as a lion and continue to engage them.
See, can I request everybody do this asana? உங்களோட நாக்க நீங்க வெளியே நீட்டி உங்க சுவாச காற்ற ஃபோர்ஸ்ஃபுல்லா நீங்க எக்ஸேல் பண்ணணும். Everybody do the Simhasana.
Actually, this will also help many times throughout the day that we feel there's a lot of heat which gets built up in the body, which affects the stomach, the digestive system, etc. When you do this asana, you're literally forcefully expelling all that heat from your body. It's a very powerful asana, all the heat, the toxins. To do this asana intensely, actually, if you engage the Mula Bandha intensely and you do this asana, you will feel that whole heat and the vibration throughout your body. Come on, do it intensely.
From the Simhasana, you're going to be entering into the Bhadrasana. So here we will show you all. Your hands will be crossing behind, holding the opposite toes. This is Bhadrasana. So your hands will be crossing behind, holding the opposite toes, and you're going to be sitting. So I'll just show you all from the front. So here you're going to be doing the Jalandhara Bandha, locking your chin to the chest, hands completely stretched behind. Opposite, it will be holding in the Prana Mudra. So in this mudra, we're going to be holding the opposite toes. Neetu, it's okay. You can sit in Sukhasana also for now. If your toes are hurting too much, sit in Sukhasana.
You can also just rest your legs like this and then hold the opposite.
So you're going to be sitting on the heels and keeping the knees wide, crossing the hands behind the back, holding your big toes. You're going to be entering into the Jalandhara Bandha. Continuing the japa, Sada Shivo, and entering into the Brahmari Kumbhaka.
Bhadrasana.
In your chest.
Into the chest.
गुल्फौ च वृषणस्याधो विक्रमेण समाहितः पादाङ्गुष्ठौ कराभ्यां च धृत्वा वै पृष्ठदेशतः जालन्धरं समासाद्य नासाग्रमवलोकयेत् भद्रासनं भवेदेतत् सर्वव्याधिविनाशकम्.
Now, from here, from the Bhadrasana, we are going to be entering into the next asana, which is going to be the Kaka Bhushandi asana. So here, you're going to be coming into a squatting position. Okay, நீங்க எல்லாருமே இந்த squatting positionக்கு வந்து you're going to be putting your arms around, wrapping your knees with your arms.
Okay, so there's a very beautiful technique to do this asana. Many times we struggle like this. We're unable to put our hands all the way behind, clasp it behind. Now, first, keep your keep your legs onto the ground completely. You spread your knees up. Now, all of you can all just walk front for a second and just go as low as possible. Go as low as much as you're able to go to the ground.
Rajeshriya, do this. It will help you relax your back. Please do this asana. Rajeshriya, this asana is very good for your back.
Now, from here, take one hand and you're going to stretch as much as possible and bring it behind. Stretch that one hand, bring as much as possible and bring it behind. Feel that stretch. See, this needs also a bit of shoulder mobility because you're not just directly putting it behind. You have to bend the hand and put it behind. So your shoulder will be turning slightly in. So take one hand
and stretch it. Stretch your hands nicely. Your back should also be straight. துளசிராமனே உங்க முதுகு நீங்க ஸ்ட்ரைட்டா வச்சா உங்களால நல்லா ஸ்ட்ரெச் பண்ண முடியும் பாருங்க. நல்லா முன்னாடி போய் stretch your hands and then slowly bring your hands back and clasp your hands behind each other at the back.
Then do the same thing with the other hand. Just stretch. And if you're feeling a little stiffnessy, actually, many of us, I used to think at one point of time, I felt like I was unable to clasp my hands behind my back. There was a lot of stiffness. So then I thought I could not do the asana. But then after that, one of the acharyas just showed how to loosen up the whole shoulder area. When you loosen up this whole area, simply your hands will effortlessly go behind.
And we will be continuing the same asana. We'll be doing this also further, once more again tomorrow. So now, from the same posture, you all can enter into the last asana, the Shivasana. Lay flat onto the mat, completely stretch, relax, lay flat onto the mat.
Hello.
Entering into the Shivasana.
Ma'am.
Relax your entire body. Lay back with your palms taking up towards the side. Just bring your awareness to each and every part of your body. Then head, eyes,
Feel that energy spreading through every part of your body.
Advashavasanam Uttanam Shavavad Janam tu Shavasanam Shavasanam Shanti Hadam Chitta Vishanti Karakam.
Now, slowly start wiggling your toes, your palms, finger, and from there, you can start slowly bringing your knees towards your chest and hug your knees together. Slightly give yourself a massage and slowly come towards your left, and you can sit up from there on the mat. Yes. So today we've all completed 44 asanas into the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. All of us have completed the first 44 asanas of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. And let us take this time, this is your second time of these asanas, right? Let us take it to the next level this time. All of you bring your whole awareness into your body and you'll be able to have amazing breakthroughs with this. Okay? All right. Thank you all. Let us all now offer our gratitude to Swamiji. We are going to be today for all the Paramashiva Sena participants. We will be doing the Pada Puja, Subramanya Yantra Puja, Vel Puja. All those who have taken the Vratam and who have tied the thread. All of you who have tied the thread, you all are doing amazing way the Vratam because every day starting in the morning with Puja, every day doing all of this is the best way. Charya Pada, Yoga, Puja, Rudrabhishekam, that too as a group. You're all having the best way to celebrate Skanda Shashti Vratam. All right, let us all offer our gratitude to Swamiji and conclude with Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Yes, thank you all. And now it's already 6 a.m. EST. All of you can quickly go, change, pack up your puja kits and come back and settle down. Also, as you're packing up your puja kits, please ensure to get the veil which you prepared yesterday. As you're setting up and arranging your puja kits, please ensure to get the veil which you prepared yesterday. Get that also. So if you don't have it, you can just make one out of turmeric once again, no problem. But today onwards, keep it safely. Okay? Yes. Let's all meet back at 6:30. Quickly change and come back and settle down.
Hello, ma'am. I got a problem. Can I ask?
All those watching us on YouTube will be seeing a fresh live stream. Please refresh the page and you'll see a live stream and you can join us there.
Hello. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems. Global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous